Imagine a crumbling concrete colossus standing in the heart of Edmonton, a once proud symbol of Canadian sporting glory now fighting for survival. Commonwealth Stadium, the largest open-air venue in Canada, has hosted Olympic glory, Grey Cup triumphs and legendary concerts, but today it stands at a crossroads. City officials have unveiled an ambitious $250 million renovation plan that could transform this aging giant into a world-class facility for the next generation. But there's a critical problem. Not a single dollar has been secured to fund this massive overhaul. As the stadium's upper bowl sits empty during Elks games and maintenance costs soar, a crucial question emerges. Will this bold vision breathe new life into Edmonton's iconic venue, or join the long list of abandoned stadium dreams that haunt cities across North America? The stakes couldn't be higher for a facility that isn't just a building, but the beating heart of Edmonton's sporting identity and a cornerstone of its economic future. Now, to understand Commonwealth Stadium's significance, we need to travel back to the 1970s, when Edmonton was preparing to host the 1978 Commonwealth Games. The city needed a world-class venue that could showcase Canada on the international stage. When completed in 1978, the 60,000-seat stadium was a marvel of modern engineering, a concrete fortress designed to withstand Edmonton's harsh climate while providing an unparalleled venue for sports and entertainment. For decades, Commonwealth Stadium thrived as the home of the Edmonton Elks, formerly Eskimos, hosting Grey Cup championships that cemented the city's reputation as a football powerhouse. The stadium later welcomed the world during the 1983 Summer Universiade and the 2001 World Championships in athletics. In 2002, it even hosted Pope John Paul II during World Youth Day celebrations, demonstrating its versatility beyond sports. But time hasn't been kind to this Canadian landmark. The concrete structure has deteriorated, with outdated amenities failing to meet modern expectations. The stadium's massive 60,000 capacity, once a point of pride, has become a liability. In 2024, the Edmonton Elks made the difficult decision to close the upper bowl entirely, concentrating fans in the lower sections to create a better atmosphere while tackling skyrocketing maintenance costs. This drastic measure highlighted what insiders had known for years. Commonwealth Stadium needed more than just patches and repairs. It needed a complete reimagining for the 21st century. The catalyst for change finally came in early 2025, when Edmonton city officials unveiled their most ambitious renovation plan yet, a $250 million transformation that would completely reinvent the aging facility. The architectural vision for Commonwealth Stadium's renovation is nothing short of revolutionary. Rather than demolishing the existing structure, a wasteful and expensive proposition, the plan calls for a comprehensive modernization that preserves the stadium's iconic silhouette while completely reimagining its functionality. The most striking visual element will be a partial roof covering approximately 80% of the seating areas, protecting fans from Edmonton's notoriously unpredictable weather. This translucent canopy, designed with advanced ETFE material, similar to what's used in modern venues like Allianz Arena, would allow natural light to reach the playing surface while providing shelter from rain and snow. Inside, the stadium's capacity would be reduced from 60,000 to a more practical 45,000 seats, with every single seat replaced with wider, more comfortable models featuring cup holders and improved legroom. This reduction allows for wider concourses, eliminating the bottlenecks that have frustrated fans for decades. The plan calls for a complete overhaul of the stadium's technological infrastructure, including high-speed Wi-Fi throughout the venue, massive new video boards at each end, and a state-of-the-art sound system. Premium areas would be dramatically expanded, with 40 luxury suites, a 300-person club lounge, and field-level boxes that would bring high-spending fans closer to the action than ever before. Perhaps most innovative is the plan to enclose the north end zone with a winterized structure that could host community events year-round, transforming Commonwealth from a seasonal venue into a true civic asset. This multi-purpose space would include restaurants, retail outlets, and community facilities that would remain active even when no events are scheduled in the main bowl. The playing surface itself would receive a complete overhaul with a new drainage system and hybrid grass technology designed to withstand Edmonton's harsh climate while providing a world-class surface for both football and soccer. The field will be slightly reconfigured to better accommodate international soccer matches, positioning Commonwealth as a potential host for the 2026 World Cup and other prestigious tournaments. The $250 million price tag for Commonwealth Stadium's renovation represents one of the largest public infrastructure investments in Edmonton's history. Breaking down the cost reveals the project's massive scope. Approximately $100 million would go towards structural repairs and the new roof system, $60 million toward interior renovations, including seating and concourses, $40 million for technology upgrades, $30 million for the North End Zone community space, and $20 million for contingencies. For perspective, this renovation would cost roughly $5,500 per seat, significantly less than building a new stadium, which typically runs between $10,000 and $15,000 per seat in today's market. The renovation approach offers substantial savings while preserving the stadium's heritage and avoiding the environmental impact of demolition. But here's where the plan hits its biggest obstacle: funding. Unlike recent stadium projects in other Canadian cities, no concrete financing plan exists for Commonwealth's renovation. The City of Edmonton has indicated it cannot shoulder the entire financial burden alone, especially with competing infrastructure needs across the rapidly growing city. Provincial funding remains uncertain, with Alberta's government facing its own budgetary constraints. Federal infrastructure programs offer potential support, but competition for these funds is fierce across Canada. The Edmonton Elks, as the primary tenant, have expressed support for the renovation but lack the financial resources to make a significant contribution. Some city officials have proposed a public-private partnership model, where corporate sponsors would gain naming rights and other commercial opportunities in exchange for capital investment. Others have suggested a dedicated facility fee on tickets for all events at Commonwealth, creating a revenue stream specifically for renovation costs. Economic impact studies project that a renovated Commonwealth Stadium could generate an additional $25 million annually for Edmonton's economy through increased events, higher attendance, and improved revenue streams. The renovation would create approximately 1,500 construction jobs and potentially 200 permanent positions once completed. These economic benefits make a compelling case for public investment, but the question remains: who will write the first check? The proposed renovation has sparked intense debate throughout Edmonton. Supporters argue that Commonwealth Stadium is a vital civic asset that deserves investment, pointing to successful stadium renovations in cities like Seattle and Chicago that have revitalized aging facilities at a fraction of the cost of new construction. Critics question whether such a massive investment in a sports facility is justified when the city faces pressing needs in healthcare, education, and affordable housing. Some have proposed scaling back the renovation to focus only on essential repairs, while others suggest a completely new, smaller stadium might be more cost-effective in the long run. Environmental activists have raised concerns about the carbon footprint of such a massive construction project, though proponents counter that renovation is inherently more sustainable than demolition and new construction. The plan includes significant sustainability features, including rainwater harvesting, solar panels on the new roof structure, and energy-efficient systems throughout the facility. The Edmonton Elks' decision to close the upper bowl has added urgency to the debate, with attendance averaging around 25,000 in recent seasons. The team can no longer justify maintaining the full 60,000-seat configuration. This practical business decision has become a visible symbol of the stadium's uncertain future. If approved, construction would begin in late 2026, with completion targeted for early 2029, just in time for the stadium's 50th anniversary. The renovation would be carefully phased to allow the Elks and other events to continue using the facility throughout most of the construction period, with only one off-season requiring relocation to an alternative venue. The first phase would focus on structural repairs and the roof system, followed by interior renovations and technology upgrades. The North End Zone community space would be the final component, potentially opening even before the main stadium renovation is complete. Commonwealth Stadium stands at a pivotal moment in its storied history. The $250 million renovation plan represents not just an investment in a building, but in Edmonton's identity as a world-class sporting destination. As cities across North America have discovered, the line between iconic venue and decaying relic can be crossed quickly quickly without proper investment and vision. The coming months will determine whether Commonwealth Stadium experiences a renaissance or continues its slow decline. For a facility that has witnessed Olympic dreams, Grey Cup glories and countless moments of civic pride, the stakes couldn't be higher. The concrete colossus that has defined Edmonton's skyline for nearly 5 decades awaits its next chapter. So, will Edmonton find the $250 million needed to save Canada's largest stadium? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, here's another video mega project enthusiasts enjoyed watching. Bye for now.